not a lot of women get to be in the position that you are, but there are some that, you know, that when you were the position you were in at 17. And what can you share? What wisdom can you give to the 17-year-old girl today who may be in your shoes when you're 17? To that girl who had to start at a very young age to work, maybe not even in her own business, but to fend for her family, you know? What looking back, or what would you tell your 17-year-old self today?
Never give up. Every day, take every day as it comes. Don't dwell on what is going wrong. Try to be positive. Don't think negative. Just go for it. You're going to conquer it.
Yeah.
There is no way that you'll fail.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no matter how hard it seems now,
Yeah.
it's going to be successful.
Oh yes, definitely.
So just keep on keeping on.
Keep on.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, you know, ladies, I have you both here today, both representing a platform that is for women, and that's what the show is about. It's a women's show about empowering and inspiring, and you've got a platform on Facebook that's doing exactly that. But what I want to talk about today is, what is empowerment? Maybe we can have just a very general chat and share our ideas with the viewers and ourselves on what do you think is empowerment. I'll start it off. For example, on the same Mom Boss platform, I posted a couple of months ago, I said, what is empowerment to you? What do you understand as empowering, or what do you want to put out there as empowering?
It's a very broad one, because there's empowerments in different sectors, but we're going to focus now on empowerment, and particularly women empowerment, because it's all over the news, it's all over the radio, it's all over social media, and everybody has their views of how they think women need to be empowered. For me, you can empower anyone just by being kind to them, because you can never ever judge a book by its cover. Even where I'm sitting now today, I have my own issues. I suffer from bouts of depression at times. I have anxiety. I have 2 children. I have 13,000 members that on any given day I have about 50 messages I need to reply to. But if you act with kindness to people, you are empowering them. And if you're going to give me kindness, it's going to make my really hard day feel less burdenful. So for me, the best form of empowerment that you can give somebody is your time and your kindness, for me. And that is what I think has also made Mom Boss so successful, is giving people a platform where they are appreciated, where you, and don't be fooled that or be naive to think that one person can't make a difference in someone else's life. It can. A kind word that you say to somebody today could mean the world to them. And for me, that's empowering women, is giving them love, unconditional love, recognizing them, and always speak with purpose. You know, don't speak with malicious intent and out of anger. For me, that's empowerment.
Be kind. Like, you see, that's something we can't say enough of, especially now with, you know, the irony of social media is she's got this platform that's you know, giving support and love and kindness, like you say. That same social media is a huge tool for a lot of pain as well. Cyberbullying.
Oh yes.
A lot of suicide attempts, and those that were successful are all from, you know, so many huge numbers attributed to cyberbullying. So yeah, please be kind. Please be kind, guys. Like, I love what you're saying is, it just takes one person to do one good thing. You don't need to be a huge number of people or do a huge thing. So like instead of being a Mother Teresa, use her words, and like she said, you can change the world with one kind deed at a time. That's it. Don't stop trying to be Mother Teresa in terms of how big and how globally she was renowned, and follow in her words where she says, change the world one good deed at a time. So that's exactly what you said. And you started this platform and you didn't think much of it, and bam.
Yeah,
like,
you know,
I'm
proof that it works.
Yeah,
I'm
works.
proof that it works, and I believe in
And
it
proof that-
wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and proof that that's what people are looking for.
You know, that you don't need to be a celebrity to make a change somewhere in the world, because we're all the heroes in our children's lives. I'm my daughter and my son's hero. You're your children's hero. We're the heroes in our family stories. We're the ones who pick up the bruised little knees and kiss them better. So the minute you start seeing yourself yourself as somebody with influence and importance, you'll start acting accordingly. And you'll think before you speak, because everybody at the end of the day is affected by the energy you give off.
So true. I love that. So Zahra, what's your thoughts on empowerment?
Building confidence in a woman, it makes a big change. Trust me, there's a lady who is sitting at home, she's a housewife, she's never, been out there in the world. She's not seen the outside world, she's just been at home. And let's say she just makes amazing food, and you go there and you just, you've complimented the food, and you've given her an idea that, why don't you do the catering? It's going to really boom. And at that little point, you've already empowered her, you've already complimented her, and you've given her an idea.
And by doing that, you built her confidence.
Yes.
And that's probably all that was lacking for her to take the step
Ahead.
to become a business,
In
a startup.
Yeah. And from that little thing, everything grows. So, again, just be kind in every way possible. There's too much hate in the world. Be different.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. I know that the thing here is that, of course, there's the global movement on women empowerment. It's extreme. However, it can be very generic because it's taken up at a government level, at a policy level where policies are being changed, and that's all amazing. However, I feel why I thought we should have this discussion, because I feel that somewhere along the line, all the reality of empowerment got lost. You get it? So everyone's trying to do the big things, which is great, because for the future generations, for our daughters and their daughters, it's extremely important that policies and changes are made at policy level. However, what happens on a day-to-day level? When you see somebody online bullying somebody else and you just think, what an ass, and you pass. You get it? How has your own hands and your own will to make a change right there and then, that gets lost. That's what I mean. Picking somebody up from, like I told you on your platform, somebody said mentorship. That we lost it at some point. Sometimes empowerment just means me with my 9-to-5 job as a CEO taking up one woman under my wing and saying, every week I'm going to call her up, how are you doing? Have you done your balance sheet yet? Why haven't you done your profit and loss yet? Do you want me to help you with it? Come, let me help you. And that empowers her to become a more solid business owner. And you know what that does? Somebody else watches her, she helps somebody else, and just like that, you've created a chain reaction.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel that we have to have a lot more of this conversation. Obviously, this is one of many that we need to have on the show as well, maybe on your platform. But we really need to bring back the reality of women's of empowerment generally, which is, like you said, your everyday things. Be kind. Do things that are consistent and daily for someone else, not just for yourself. And that's empowering in itself.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much, ladies, for being on the
Thank
show.
you.
It was
Thank you.
amazing. You're doing an amazing job with the platform. I can't.
Thank you.
Every day I see somebody with what could be considered the smallest issue, but she needed to come up there and then, like a tribe of people, just hoard her and give her all the solutions that she needs. And it's touching. It's so
Beautiful.
amazing. It's beautiful. It's nothing short of beautiful. Zahra, I love that. There are platforms like Mambos that can come up and recognize you're not an ordinary woman. Your story is extraordinary, and you've come a long way, and you've got so much to share with the world. And I hope you do more of that. With young girls especially. But then the way society and the world is set up, there's no place for ordinary women to get such a recognition, to just be recognized and say, hey, I see you, I hear you, you're doing a great job, here you go. And I love that, and I'm so proud of you for achieving this, and congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much. Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
so much for being
Thank
here
you.
again, ladies.
Thank
I
you for
hope to
having
see you
us.
back
Thank you.
soon.
To the 17-year-old, to the little girls who are into the business or any hurdles the life is throwing on you, I am you. I've been through that. Don't give up. Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new challenge. Take it up and don't look back. Look ahead, soar high, and keep going.
If you are a woman, you are already a boss. Whether you are a mother yet or not a mother, whether you own a business or not, all women are bosses. We are queens. If you want to be part of the greatest group that is there to empower you, please join our Mom Boss Kenya group. And remember that at Mom Boss Kenya, we are hashtag all about you. And join me on this journey of empowerment and encouragement. It's going to be wonderful.
I think that's an amazing conversation we just had on empowerment, specifically women's empowerment. And it may sound basic, but it's extremely important that we start having these discussions, because we need to get back to the reality of empowerment, the day-to-day empowerments, what we can do day-to-day, what we need to do day-to-day. In the words of the Holy Quran, chapter 33, verse 35, truly those who submit, men and women, those who have faith, men and women, those who are devout, men and women, those who are true, men and women, those who show patience, men and women, those who humble themselves, men and women, those who give in charity, men and women, those who fast, men and women, those who guard their chastity, men and women, those who remember God often, men and women, for them God has prepared forgiveness and a great reward. See you in the next episode. Much love and God bless.